strange because it doesn't give the full name. Oh, it probably does on the medicine, though, actual medicine. They have to have the full name, and sometimes you find them in these places. Looks like this might be a hospice drop, so it's medicine for hospice. That's what the last one was. Supposed to pretty much just drop it off at the nurse, and it says not to give patient's name, so it would have the nurse's name for the drop off. Correction, I just found out their names are actually on the medicines, so you would give their names out to the attendant or the receptionist, and then they would give you the, I guess, like the permit number. So I just now found that out. So I have to go back. These elevators take a long time. All right, we were able to get access to the stairwell. And then we'll go to the front desk. I think this is level 1. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Okay, I had to go to the front reception desk and give them the names on the medicines, and that way I can find their unit. All right, so I figured it out. There's 2 separate towers, and they're on different towers. And then I also had to get like this little name badge right here, but that's gonna be separate ones. All right, so by instinct, we went to the right tower, and we'll have to go to the next tower on the other one, this is the River Tower. The other one's Terrace Tower. So this would be for 1 patient. Oh, that looks like it would be. That is the cutest dog we've seen. What's his name?
Rainy.
His name is what?
Rainy.
Rainy?
She was found in the rain.
Oh, wow, that's a great name. Okay, so it was dropped off at 1 tower, and then they have both the medicines, so they'll be delivered to the other tower. And this one will be for Snickers. Beethoven's For Elise. I can play the first part of it, like just the very first part. Or my old high school girlfriends taught me the first part of it. See if it fits. Yes. Cool. All right, this segment is brought to you by No Man's Land Maverick Meat Stick. All right, looks like we'll be eating this meat stick right across of West 7th Bridge. All right, the hardest part on this, of course, is getting it open. It's got a little bob wire on it right here. I think you can just, yep, there we go. These are made actually with easy access right here. So it's pretty good. We'll get a side view of the West 7th Bridge. Pretty good. And I shot a feature film using that area right there on West 7th Bridge, and a short from now until morning. And I think The Way of Man was shot there too. It was a short film that I did. Kind of like in that corner right over there, and then down that way. One area shot, one area was right there, and then the other area was right in the center, right there. Bunch of locks on it now. All right, we do have a pharmacy pickup. It's going to be 24.
You are on the fastest route despite some traffic. You will arrive at 6:11 p.m.
Be 24 miles on the distance. The duration is 37 minutes. We'll be there at 6:10 p.m. I think it's for like $14 or something. Right, we might see the Demon of Fort Worth, the Cutting Edge Haunted House kind of theme guy. Yeah, it's right there. Pretty evil looking instruments. It's not like Greece or Greek, you know, like maybe if it was Arch, it was been read Roman, you know. But even though they're putting up a road right there, but isn't that like a signature? Like, you know, we're possibly still in Rome or Greece or something like that. The ages of Rome. I don't know. It's like the Pantheon down there or something. All right. Let me turn Kitty's body around. There we go. Is that okay, Kitty? Listen to some Frank Zappa. I have not listened to Frank Zappa most all my life. I heard a little bit of it when Pete Gooch directed Fatty Arbuncle in Babylon, or Fatty and Babylon. Yeah, Fatty and Babylon. It was a hip pocket play. It was like a musical thing. He did use Frank Zappa in it, in between scenes and stuff, so I got to listen to that. But I turned it on YouTube. I went to the mix. I did not know Frank Zappa was that incredibly talented. I thought he was just goofing around, but this guy was as good as the Beatles. So I'm listening to it. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. I think the song I listened to was Mothers of Invention, or maybe that's an album or something. But I'm learning about Frank Zappa. So sorry, I'm getting caught up.
Do you want to show their name?
All right, this pharmacy drop-off from CVS will go 3.1 miles in about 6 minutes, and we'll be there at 6:25 in the PM. I think it's like $14 or something like that. And this roadie drop-off is brought to you by Chef's Cut. It's real jerky. It is pepperoni. So it looks like a pretty good one. Try to listen to a little more Frank Zappa as go around. He's like amazing musician. All right, boys, we found the birds. Look at their nesting area right here. They come here right in Arlington by this LA Fitness, and they'll usually be all around here. You can kind of hear them. They go into this tree over here. Thousands of them. Here's a few of the leader birds over here. Well, they're going back to that tree. There's something in those trees. I don't know what it is. It's these like 4 or 5 trees. The Lincoln Court is what this is called in Arlington, right off Little Road. Hitchcock would be flipping out, but you can't really see them. You only hear them. There's their poop right there. And then like they're hanging out, like a city of birds. gonna go into QT, probably score a hot dog. Hang around here by Little Road for a little while. 267 on gas. Not too bad for this November. All right, guys, we got ourselves a hot dog. We're gonna have to speed it up. Got a QT napkin, so here's a thumbnail here, maybe. And then we're gonna open the hot dog here, and I've got some. Pardon me, but do you have any Grey Poupon? Oh, I see. Thank you. I appreciate your Grey Poupon. Gotta have Grey Poupon on your hot dog. Regular mustard works too, but I figured I'd just get a little fancy. And also radish. Oh, actually, it's not radish. That's slaw. It's coleslaw. It'd be weird if you had radish for a hot dog. This is pickles. These are banana peppers. Another banana pepper. And there was another one there. These little onion crunches. Kind of go at an angle here. You can see the QT thing over there. It's a brat dog. I think they're only good dogs at QT. And a rooster booster. The birds are over that way, but they're not really spread out on the parking lot. Anyway, we'll cut there. Well, the only thing they have right now is Dallas, so if anything, I just probably go to the airport. But for right now, we're gonna hang tight around Arlington. All right, guys, we're gonna try something new. This one's called Go Puff, so it'll be the second segment of the. We're gonna be there in about I don't know, 15 miles, and we go to a dispensary. It's basically like a warehouse to pick up snacks and Go Puff and things like that. I think they also do alcohol too. All right, so there are dispensaries in Randall Mill, or on Randall Mill, and kind of like right near Six Flags. I haven't been there yet. I've only been to the Fort Worth one. But I was in the area, and Roadie was going a little slow, and they only had stuff out in Dallas, you know, for right now. I was gonna head back to Fort Worth, and I thought, well, let's stop by here and wait for a little while and check out Roadie, because you can always go offline on Go Puff. And you're also, if you scheduled, which I was able to schedule a block, you're paid by the minute, regardless of the delivery. So you're paid to wait. So Go Puff dispensary is located in the Arlington Entertainment District, just a few blocks from Six Flags Over Texas. before us is the new World Series winners, Texas Rangers. They won against the Arizona Diamondbacks here in 2023, a couple of days ago. So they have secured their #1 first World Series of all time after 63 years of trying. I gotta tell you, you know, that's quite the accomplishment of struggling for 63 years. And they finally got it. They figured it out. I vlogged the stadium not too long ago, maybe a year ago, a statue outside. So they're probably going to erect a new statue in honor of the new World Series winners. And that's the Globe Life Field. And they do play there. We're turning a little short right here. And this is actually, to be honest, where I was, well, kind of where I had training when I was a banker for 4.5 years. I had training here. This was like their little university. They taught you all different types of things on how to use their computer systems and how to count money out. And a long class. It went on for a few weeks. It was very detailed. We were tested. And a lot of fun being a banker. Just, you know, when it's not getting robbed, it's fun. This is the dispensary right by Texas Ranger Stadium. Go Rangers. See, we have some people. What does it say? No parking right over there. Okay. Got some people waiting on their Go Puffs. Don't do a lot of Go Puffs, but I figured, you know, why not? Well, it looks like we got a roadie out in Dallas going back towards Grand Prairie. So I just wanted to go by and kind of see where Go Puff is. And it's kind of cool they pay you by the minute, but that's only if you can schedule an actual shift. And you have to stay on that shift the entire schedule, I think, to get the... I think for what I read is if you schedule a shift for like a 4-hour block, you have to stay on it for 4 hours. And you're only getting roughly $9 an hour. Anyway, this one is going to be, here, I'll show you in a minute. And this is actually the location where I was let go of First Convenience Bank when I worked there. I think it was in that. It was the reworking some of those buildings. One of their offices. Yeah, because I remember the Subway. Because when we were training, we could eat at that Subway. That's where I trained and where I was let go. But I think I did a post on it a long time ago. Apologize about that post. I was kind of upset. But I'm not going to say any names in this post. But really, I shouldn't say names in the first post. Anyway, we'll go through Arlington. Well, to the side of Arlington over here. And there's the Ranger Stadium. Globe Life. Now, they did have a Choctaw Stadium, and they still do, and the Rangers started playing here, but they found it too hot in the summer. So they said, well, let's go indoors. So they built that puppy right there. And that bad boy got them the World Series. They might have won the World Series there. I know they played in Arizona and lost, and then they came back here, I think, and took the World Series. I think it was 5-1 on the game, or 5-0 on the game, I think, and then it was 4-1 on the World Series. They're still cleaning up too. Pretty cool. And that's Choctaw right there. All right, we're headed out to Dallas to Grand Prairie for a roadie, and then we'll probably head back after that. That's known as the oil derrick, and that's where the first time I ever kissed Jody Ziegler. It was this girlfriend of mine. We went steady for a summer, and we'd go to Six Flags, and we went up on the oil derrick. So I don't think she wasn't the first girl I ever kissed, but it was probably like maybe 6th or 7th, I think it's 7th grade. My first kiss was officially 5th grade. I kissed Amy Cruson in the ear, or like I missed her cheek and got the ear. And then I was made fun of that. But actually, really, I should have been complimented, because that's a very, sensitive place to kiss a girl, is the ear. But I was going for the cheek, and that's why they were mad, because they knew I was trying to kiss her on the cheek, and then she turned just a little too much, and boom, got her ear. That was Amy Cruson, so that was the first attempt. Then my first French kiss, the first French kiss I ever executed, I believe was 6th grade, and Fort Worth Zoo. We went into the bamboo forest, or looked like a bamboo forest, in Trinity Park after visiting the Fort Worth Zoo. And it was right along the Trinity River. Carrie Griffin. And we French kissed because we wanted to practice. We rolled the tongues around. Did that first time. She slobbered on the side of my mouth. That was the official French kiss. Whenever I got to tell everybody I officially French kissed a girl. That was 6th grade. Carrie Griffin. All right. We're going to go pick up this roadie. I believe it's I want to say it's a Walmart. It's right now 8.9 miles, 11 minutes. We'll be there at 8:01